Welcome to my short lecture on the many faces of multiplication. There are three ways that we will find multiplication in maths and arithmetic. One of them is this way. You will have a number and a variable with a times in between. Number, variable with a times, variable times, and variable. And as you know, in regular maths, always sometimes just numbers, 5 times 3 or whatever. Okay, so the one way that you will find multiplication is in this obvious way where you see a times in the middle. And so that's the first one. Let's look at another way where you will find times represented as multiplication in arithmetic and maths. This is another way where there is nothing in between. Do you see that? You've got the variable and the number and there's nothing in between. Over here, let me just make a thinner pen here. You'll see there's nothing between each of these letters. Well, that actually just means multiplication. If there's nothing between a letter and a variable or two letters, it means multiplication. So this one here is 2 times x. This is 250 times y. This is a times b times c. Okay? Right. And the third way that you will see multiplication written is with a little dot in the middle. It's not on the ground like a full stop. It's in the middle. And that means 2 times x. This means 351 times a. This means a times b times c. Now on the previous screen we had a times b times c written like that. So you see there's two ways of doing that. Okay. There's also the other way on the first screen where you had a times b times c. So what I want you to get out of this very short little clip is that when it comes to multiplication, look out for all the different ways in which multiplication is symbolized, so that when you see a little dot, for instance, on a test or an exam, you know that means you must multiply. When you see them standing together like that, you know you're multiplying them with each other. This is obviously the most obvious one of the lot. Okay, I'm going to look at the different phases of division in the next lecture. I'll see you there.